Sing me a song of a lass that is gone. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessie. If you're new here, I unbox subscription boxes and more. Today I have all the way from Scotland, the WeeBox. And guys, I am super excited about this theme. I've been unboxing for about 2 years now, and I have been on the search ever since for a box with an Outlander theme from the books and TV show. And I am so excited that I finally found one. So yes, I did splurge. I ordered this way back in March by my birthday, but it was the May box, and guys, it came right on time, all the way from Scotland. It took a while from the ordering, but it actually did arrive by the end of May. I'm a little bit late unboxing it, but guys, this box, I'm so excited. I haven't peeked, I haven't looked. I'm so excited to see what's in it. It's all Outlander. So if you guys, I'm hoping a lot of you like Outlander, and if you don't like Outlander, I think you might just be interested because you might be a fan of the Scottish Highlands. So whatever your fancy, please stay tuned. Alright, I'm literally going to do a first impression with you guys. I'm so excited. I haven't even opened the seal. It looks like we've got Scottish newspaper in there. I actually like it when the boxes from other countries come with the newspaper because it's fun to look at newspaper from other countries. I think it was in the Israel pack box I did a long time ago that had some paper, or maybe, I'm not sure which. There were a couple. But it says, "Thank you for being a part of the WeeBox clan. Unbox your Scottish happiness." So let's open this seal. I've been dying to open this and show this to you guys. It's really been calling my name. So if you guys aren't familiar with Outlander, it's on the Starz network. It's got 5 seasons currently. They just finished filming season 6. I am in love with the show, especially the first 3 seasons. Honestly, seasons 4 and 5 have gone a little downhill in quality for me, but I still really am a huge fan of it. I'm absolutely in love with the storytelling, the way. So this is what the tote looks like. Dinna fast. My memory of this is that Jamie says this, and I think it means don't worry yourself. But let's check out the handy dandy product guide. And after that, I'm going to read to you the beginning of this because it explains WeeBox and what it is. I'm super excited to share this box with you guys. I just wanted to show you what it looked like and then get the products out here and begin. So, Dinnafash Sassenach, one sentence launched 1 million Google searches. Let's see if I got it right. "Dinnafash yourself, Sassenach," he said softly and tucked a wisp of hair behind my ear. It was a quote from the Fiery Cross book in 2001 by Diana Gabaldon. Don't know what book that was in the series, to be honest. I don't think it was the first or second. Anyway, it says, "Now you can carry these Gaelic words of comfort of don't fuss." Okay, so I was a bit off. More than a bit off. Don't fuss. Okay. Don't fuss on your charming bag brought to you by our dear friends at Kofi Gifts. This perfect accessory and a homage to the words spoken so sweetly by Jamie to his beloved Claire. Awesome, guys. So I really love this tote bag. It is rather small, but other than that, I do enjoy getting tote bags in boxes. I've used lots of them. They always come in handy, which is really awesome. I do have the side of the box in the picture. I hope that's okay with everybody. Oh, now it's not going to balance, is it? There we go. So let's look at this beautiful picture of the Standing Stones. WeeBox, a wee minding from Scotland. Be swept away to the land that inspired Diana Gabaldon's epic saga Outlander. So it was a book series, and then it became a television show on the network Starz. It's in 5 seasons. The 6th season just finished filming, guys. I don't know about you. I am absolutely in love with the first 3 seasons. I cannot wait to read the books. Seasons 4 and 5 don't do the same for me as the first 3. I won't give much away as to why. Let's just say I'm definitely much more of a Claire and Jamie fan as I am. I don't really like Bree and Roger as much, but I think it's more the actors that play them, especially Bree. For some reason, her actress, she's growing on me. She is growing on me. But more, I still love the series. I absolutely cannot wait for season 6 to come out. They've just finished filming. I will continue reading this setting. So we're setting the stage. In case you guys don't know what Outlander is all about, you can also enjoy learning some of the history of the Scottish Highlands in this unboxing. So just like Claire, the World War II nurse of Gabaldon's Outlander books, embark on a journey back in time to the 18th century Scotland, the time of the Jacobite Rising, Standing Stones, clans, and of course tartan. This WeeBox brings the essence of ancient Scotland to your home with treasures to wear, taste, and smell. However, we cannot guarantee that you will meet Jamie Fraser, the dashing 18th century Scottish Highlander. Well, I mean, darn, that was the whole reason I bought the box. I mean, ladies who have seen the show, you know what I'm talking about, right? And probably some men too, yeah. No, there was this big thing on social media. The WeeBox got so excited. The actor that plays Jamie, Sam Hugan, was actually at an event and got to sign and autograph one of their WeeBoxes, and it was a big thing. I saw it on Instagram. It was like, oh my goodness! I was so excited for their company, and I wanted to be like, can I get that box, please? But anyway, moving right along. So let's pick out what's next. The next item that I see in here looks like to be a wine glass charm. I don't drink wine, but this looks really, really cool and just very unique. We Scottish Drinks charm inspired by Outlander. Alright, so let's read up on what this says. I have to find it on here. Tartan, tradition, time travel, and toast. Oh boy. Scottish words. Slaint moth from Scottish keepsakes. All the sweets of life combine. Mirth, music, love, and wine. The Scottish toast. I feel like I remember that from the series, but I don't know when. Own a piece of Scottish and Outlander history, complete with a replica 1700s lucky sixpence. This bonny wine charm is perfect for ensuring your glass is always identifiable. A swatch of Clan Fraser hunting weathered tartan attached to your very own unique charm. Charge your goblet with a dram and drink to your good health. Slinty Math WeeBox Clan. I'm thinking that might be something like cheers, but I'm going to look it up. Okay, so this is a tartan, and they have more information about each thing on the back. So I'm going to read these to you because this is super cool. This is so exquisite, you guys. They said it came with a sixpence. So, is that in focus? Looks like it. And then the back, I believe, has King George II on it, if my history is correct. I love learning about it, but I don't know much of it. So let's read the back and see what this says. So the tartan part, that's the cloth, that's the weathered part from the Fraser clan. A bonny wee swatch of Clan Fraser hunting weathered tartan, a tactile, heavyweight, rich cloth, and the inspiration behind the beautiful Outlander tartan featured in the series, woven here in Scotland. It reminds us of our ancestors and killed clans from all those years ago. That's a little sad, but as always, Scotland has its history, as we all know. Tradition, we have for you an exact replica of a sixpence coin as it would have looked in the late 1700s. That is so cool. The gifting of a lucky sixpence from father to daughter on her wedding day is a custom dating back through the mists of time, as we are reminded in the rhyme. Something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue, and a silver sixpence in her shoe. That's so cool. But I don't know about you guys. I've heard that saying, but not the last part, and a silver sixpence in her shoe. Please let me know if you've heard of that in the comments below. But I just wanted to show you again the intricate details. I know it's a replica, but still, the intricate details are super neat here. I hope that's in focus. If not, I will insert some pictures, and I'll always feature it on Instagram. Time travel. To visualize your safe passage to another era, we're guessing it would be the late 18th century. I mean, why not? Where else would you go, right? We've included a gemstone with your charm. All you have to do is find some standing stones and make that wish. So, okay. Here are my standing stones here on the right. Here's my little crystal. They did always have to carry a little gemstone or crystal to travel, which becomes very interesting in seasons 4 and 5. I think primarily season 5. really, guys, get to know into that more. And there was one more at the back. Toast. Right. The wine charm part. Attach this, your very own unique personal charm. Charge your glass or goblet with the chosen tipple, whether Scottish or something sparkling, and join us in the toast. Slante Math Clan. And I, again, will look that up, but I'm guessing it's some type of cheers. So moving right along, the next item is an inspired Outlander product, and the brand is Hamilton Young. And here's another picture of the standing stones, which is beautiful. It's a unisex pewter pendant with an adjustable black cord necklace. I would have never guessed this was pewter. It's a very lightweight. I mean, I guess pewter is. But I would have wished kind of that it was on more of a silver chain. To me, a lot of black cord necklaces, sometimes they can look nice, but sometimes they can look a bit cheap or childish. It's tied on here very well. Otherwise, I may have traded it out for a silver chain. But look at the intricate design here, and I want to explain this to you guys, but I want to see what the product guide has to say about it first, because it's super, super cool. Travel back in time with your standing stones necklace. Some say the hill is enchanted, others say it is cursed. Both are right, and that is said by Claire in the second book, Dragonfly and Amber. Standing stones are essential to the plot in Outlander, providing a portal for Claire to travel back in time to the 18th century Scotland. This stunning pewter pendant depicts Celtic symbols found on ancient standing stones across Scotland and evokes meaning from past generations. It can bring you closer to your ancestors and instills a feeling of peace, stability, and harmony. And actually, the information that came with the necklace explains the symbols further, which I want to tell you guys. It's super cool. The traditional Celtic symbols found on ancient standing stones, graves, and monuments across Scotland evoke meaning. Okay, we've learned that from past generations. From Celtic interlacings, which represents the ups and downs of life, so that's the interlocking parts of it, to the tripart designs, which symbolize both the binding of mind, body, and soul, and the forces of nature in earth, sea, and sky. Okay, so the tripart. I'm not really seeing the tripart. Is anybody seeing the tripart? I'm not really sure there. I mean, I guess there's different, yeah, I don't know. There's different loops, for sure. I got the interlocking. But yeah, it's a really nice piece. Like I said, I just wish the pewter part is nice for sure. Just a little disappointed that it's on a black cord, but that's okay. Not the end of the world by any means. I do love that it's in there. All right, so next we have these Loch Ness Bakery Cranachin creams. They look really, really good. I highly doubt that I'm going to be able to eat them. I'm guessing they have gluten, but they're baked in Scotland with care. Recipe numero 9, number 9. Why am I bringing Spanish into a Scottish box? I don't know. They donate to charities when you buy their products, which is really great. And the allergens are in bold: wheat, and wheat. Yep, and nuts. I'm fine with nuts, but wheat is definitely a problem, unfortunately. I mean, I could take a bite probably, but these look really, really good. They won't go to waste. I definitely have people who will eat them. It is not a problem. I want to read about them because of the Loch Ness Bakery and the history of that. So let your senses transport you to hunting a Loch Ness and its monster. Now this honestly disappoints me a little bit because this has nothing to do with Outlander other than maybe the location, but let's read on. Oh, okay. Maybe she does. I'm going to put these down. Maybe she does mention it in a book. Maybe I haven't gotten there yet. Now, if you believe that time travel is possible, all you need is a time portal under Loch Ness, which would occasionally allow a prehistoric creature to pass through it. Quote by Diana Gabaldon. Wow. Okay, I don't know if this is a quote in one of her books. It didn't cite a book, so maybe she was just caught saying this sometime. I don't know. And which Claire sees for herself as she goes down to the water from the loch, to get water from the loch. I'm not remembering that. Does anybody remember that in the series? Maybe that's something. Let me know, guys, if anybody reads the book in the comments. Maybe this is something that the book, that's in the books and not the TV show. I don't remember Claire seeing a monster in the loch. I mean, unless she's talking about Oh, what's his name? Oh my goodness. Captain Randall. How could I forget Captain Randall? Unless he's talking about Captain Randall in the very beginning of season 1, but this one's stumping me, guys. I'm gonna read on. The Loch Ness Bakery has created truly the most scrumptious biscuits we have ever tried sandwiched together with raspberry jam and vegan-friendly buttercream by their master bakers. Oh, it is vegan. It's halfway there, guys. Come on. The word Cranachan is Gaelic in origin, meaning churn, and is the undisputed king of the Scottish dessert. Oh, the raspberry jam too. It's my favorite. Raspberry's my favorite fruit. My favorite jam. It's vegan buttercream. Oh, I might have to try one. I do know that dairy bothers me more than gluten. And you guys are like, why is she still talking about this? Just try one or don't try one, right? Alright, so the last item that we got came in this beautifully packaged bottle. I'm so impressed that they shipped a glass bottle with liquid all the way from Scotland. It was well padded in a bubble wrap envelope. It says Mo Nihan Don, my brown-haired lass. I believe that's what Jamie affectionately calls Claire, although we know him more famously to call her Sassenach. So let me read about this. It looks like it's a reed diffuser, and rather than reeds, we got these. It does say 50 milliliters on the bottom, but I think this scent card, this card will transport us to the scents. It's a signature scent, Gaelic for my brown-haired lass. Okay, which I was right. Timeless and exquisite, the scent evokes an ancient Scottish woodland filled with fir trees and juniper berries. Let the fragrance of fallen forest fir. Oh, look at the alliteration there. Fallen forest fir needles, cedarwood, frankincense, and intensely rich juniper berries envelop you in Scotland and the land Claire fell in love with. Oh my goodness, that was a beautifully, beautifully written passage. I absolutely, absolutely love that. Really, really, really love that, guys. That is amazing. It smells really, really good. I honestly don't even really have to, I don't even have to fully open it. It does smell a bit like perfume or cologne. So it's a bit strong, but it's been sitting here for a while now, and I haven't gotten a headache from it yet. I might try it. It's very woodsy. It's sweet. It was sweet probably from the juniper berry, like they said, and then woodsy at the same time. So guys, let me know what you think of this box. This is the Outlander themed box. WeeBox is, like I said, a huge variety of themes. Basically, I know their July theme is the Highland Games, which would also be kind of a Highland theme, but it wouldn't necessarily be Outlander related, and unfortunately by the time I get this video up, you wouldn't be able to purchase it anyway. It is a bit on the expensive side. I didn't get a chance before the recording to get the prices for you other than in pounds. It's $35.50 in pounds, plus for international shipping $10.75 in pounds. I will convert those prices up here for you guys. I didn't get to do that in time, and I'm sorry. I got 20% off of my first box, which made it worth it, but then I did cancel because I had to renew before the next one came. But I was very impressed with their prompt service. I got the May box in May. I just didn't get it up to my channel in May, unfortunately. But I like the theme. I like where they're going with it. I like how they're evoking different senses. I really wish this had a little bit more to do with Outlander, and maybe it's just something I don't remember. For Claire seeing a monster in the loch. Let me know if any of you remember that. Maybe it's in the books only. But do let me know. I think my favorite item, honestly, is the tote bag, and I love that this is a replica of a sixpence. I love it about the tartan and the history, just everything about learning about this. Although I don't drink wine, so it'll just be a nice little decoration, I suppose. I don't know why I've been keeping it on here, though. It's kind of pretty much attached, but I like the idea of the necklace a lot. This had potential to be my favorite item. I'm just not a big fan of cords, but corded necklaces, but it is really pretty. I do like the design, and yeah, so I did see a spoiler somewhere. I don't remember where. I thought that this box was going to come with a book about the history of the Jacobites, and I was really, really excited to learn about the history a little bit more, especially after seeing seasons 1 through 3 so many times. But that's completely alright. Now I'm wondering where I saw that spoiler, and I guess it wasn't such a spoiler after all. But anyway, I do like it. I'm glad I finally got an Outlander themed box. I did see another Outlander themed box by another Outlander, by another Scottish box, and I honestly do like this one that I got better than the other one that I saw. So at least I did get a better one. If you guys know of any Scottish boxes that might have an Outlander theme, please do let me know in the comments below. I would love to try to find another one at some point. I've been begging that box that I used to get, the fandoms, Kal-El. Every time she asks for suggestions, I keep saying Outlander, 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 and nothing has happened. So maybe one day dreams will come true. But I wanted to show you guys, they do use recyclable packaging, obviously, but at the bottom they put, "Our wee world is bonny, let's keep it that way." And I thought that was very cool, and it's all packaging within is recyclable. As we saw, it was newspaper, and I thought that was just a really nice, awesome touch. So here's the WeeBox for May. Let me know what you guys think, and thanks for hanging out with me as I unboxed it. Please give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already, and I can't wait to see you in the next video, guys. Take care.